that's
What's
out
up?
there. This is Evil Steve along with Richard. You might recognize Richard and I from our rest of our content. But Richard is going to be doing hitting a milestone tonight. Richard, why don't you tell everyone what milestone you're hitting?
I'm going to be storytelling for the first time.
Yes,
So,
and that's going to be a lot of fun, I believe.
get ready for the train wreck.
No, it'll be fine. And I'm here to help you. And I'm probably the worst person to help you through this, but that's fine. And you know what? Just to up the ante just a little bit, we do have a special guest, and we've announced the special guest on stream. Our special guest is none other than Ben Burns himself. We
hmm
have 12 players, which is
Yep.
my personal favorite player count to run for. The roles in the game are divided between three categories. You have townsfolk, outsiders, minions, and demons. So minions and demons are the evil team. They're heavily outnumbered. In this case, with 12 players, we're going to have one demon and two minions. So 3 evil against 10 good players, right? So townsfolk and outsiders are both good in that they win together. They want to try to kill the demon or execute the demon to win. The difference is outsiders have powers that are not helpful to the town, I guess you could say.
Yeah, they're a little bit of a hindrance, probably, I would say. Rather
Yes,
than townsfolk, all the townsfolk abilities help the town. Outsiders have abilities that aren't so great.
exactly. And when you get the higher player counts, the way that balances out by just, instead of just adding more evil player, they add these outsiders. And really the outsiders and I feel like the outsiders is where a lot of the fun in the scripts come because you can have roles that are a little more wacky. You're not so worried about how do I help town win. You just how does this make the game interesting? And
Yeah.
in Trouble Brewing, the most interesting characters are absolutely in our outsider tier. We'll start with the easy one. There's no choice to make here. Trouble Brewing, you pick the imp. Let's go
Yep.
up to the next tier. Let's look at the minions, right? The minions are
Yep.
really where the flavor of the game's at, especially on Trouble Brewing, where the demon's always the same. So town can be, we can give the evil team tons of information with the spy who gets to see who everyone is every night. The poisoner we can use to poison that information so the town gets bad information. The baron adds 2 outsiders into play, which means 2 of those townsfolk lose their good abilities and gain the net negative abilities, which is just sort of a in and of itself good for the evil. Um,
hmm
and last but not least, the Scarlet Woman, which is kind of like the safety net, where at any point, if the demon loses and there's 5 or more players left in the game, the Scarlet Woman takes up that mantle and sort of becomes the new demon. So it's like a safety feature in case the game's going to end too
Yep.
early.
Minions,
Which
right?
2 of the 4 are you going with tonight?
All right. So, let's look at these. I feel, adding Baron, that means all the outsiders are in play, and I think I would like to leave some outsiders possibilities, maybe for some demon bluffs, which we'll probably go over later. So I don't think I'm gonna add a Baron, right? I think I'm definitely gonna add a Poisoner, right? That's classic. So each night the Poisoner chooses a player, and then they are poisoned tonight and tomorrow, meaning that their ability does not function correctly, right? So
Yeah,
definitely
so
gonna add a Poisoner.
yeah, everyone has a ability. If you're poisoned by the poisoner, they pick one person who's poisoned. Your ability is shut off, so you don't actually have an ability. And what that means
hmm
is we can lie and give bad
Yep.
information to players. We don't have to lie. It's not like must be false, but it gives us the option to give them false information, whatever helps the evil
Yep.
team the most.
Yep. So yeah, definitely gonna add a Poisoner. Now, I think most people go with Spy, right? Spy Poisoners kind of seems like a classic combo. I was a Poisoner in a Spy Poisoner game. Um, you can watch that video here on YouTube as well. So I think I'm actually gonna go with Scarlet Woman though, mainly because I haven't seen Scarlet Woman be played as a lot, right? I'm still new to this game, and I think it's an ability that might be a little underutilized, but like you said, it's another safety net for the demons. So I think it might be good to add. And with these players, it might be depending who the spy is, it could be pretty strong. So maybe Poison or Scarlet Woman. So
Okay. I think that makes sense. I think, poison or spy is a very powerful combo because not only does evil know who everyone is, then they can also poison the best person every night. That's a really
yep,
powerful evil combo. This one gives
yep,
it, it's forcing evil to make some reads on who town is.
hmm
And making the poisoners really gonna have the hardest job here is who do they poison each night and how impactful is it?
Yep.
Scarlet
I've been
Woman's
been practicing my poisoning every night since that game. Thanks, Mike.
and with the Scarlet Woman too, right? They have a hard job, which is so they have to look so good to town that nobody questions them for some reason
Mhm.
because they got to be alive at the end to even get
Yep.
that pass, right? Um,
Yep.
and that's without like a spy or anything, it's gonna be really hard or not hard, but it'll be challenging for the Scarlet Woman, and we'll see what bluff they roll with.
Yep.
Okay,
So, yeah, I think
well,
I'm gonna go with those 2.
perfect. So we can go straight into the outsiders then, because there's no outsider manipulation other than the Baron on the script. So which
Mhm.
2 outsiders are you gonna go with?
As funny as I think it would be, I don't think I'm gonna add a butler into this game, right?
Aw.
I think I'm gonna have to go with the drunk and the saint. So, the drunk, pretty much the drunk is you do the player doesn't know that they're the drunk. You think you're a townsfolk, but you're not. So a player will show them a player token of a townsfolk, and they'll think they're that role, and they'll think they'll have that ability, but in reality, they're just drunk. So it's always, I think, I mean, you always have to add drunk, right? Is it really trouble brewing if you don't have a drunk?
It is kind of a hallmark role
Yeah.
on here, and it adds so much fun chaos depending on who's drunk. And
Hmm.
okay, so the drunk means we'll add an extra townsfolk to the bag. And really, there's
Yep.
2 ways to do it, and neither one is right or wrong. But you can either add an extra townsfolk that you plan to be the drunk right off the bat. Like if you know I want to make this role drunk, you do that. Or you can see where all the roles land, and then you can assign the drunk to any of the townsfolk that makes sense. So what are you planning on doing?
I think I would rather see where each role lands in the players, and then kind of see the balance, and then see who will make the drunk. I think that's um, kind of a good way to do it. So that way you can, I feel like as a storyteller, you're trying to control the narrative of information and misinformation, so it's balanced, right?
Okay.
And I think being able to do that after you see where each player's role is more beneficial.
Now, you're talking to Evil Steve here, and what you're talking about right now is specifically helping the evil team as much as possible right out of the gate. Which it's actually a good thing to really realize as a storyteller. Once the game gets rolling, you have very little influence on how it goes. That's kind of up to
Hmm.
town, but like 75%, depending on the script, of how much influence you as a storyteller have on the game is done right here, just based
Yep,
on who gets
choosing
what
roles.
notifications. Yeah, that's like you have
Yep,
this is your chance to put your fingerprint on this game, right? So I'll
yep.
be interested
No
to see
pressure.
what you choose to be the drunk when it comes around. So then,
All right.
which one of these other 3 are going in the bag?
So I think I'm gonna have to go with Saint, also another
Uh,
classic, right? So the Saint is if you die by execution, right, your team loses. So it gives them a little bit of incentive not to come out right away, right? Especially with this group of players, seems to be that they execute Saints on sight, I've been told. So it
it
might
is a
be
thing
interesting.
in the
Yeah.
meta of this
Hmm.
group. Anyone who comes out and says a saint will immediately be nominated and saint checked.
Yep. So it might give them extra motivation to kind of keep their role under wraps. So, and I think because I would actually like to keep the recluse as a demon bluff
Ooh,
to
okay.
maybe possibly give a minion because the recluse you can register as evil and as a minion or dead, as a minion or demon, even if dead, right?
Mhm.
So if a player ability has something that they can check, right? The recluse could register as a minion or even a demon even when they die. So it's kind of it could be a good, way
It
for
is,
evil to be like, "Look, I'm just the recluse. That's why you're getting a
especially
ping on me."
if you pick an undertaker and they somehow kill the imp, we can show the undertaker the imp token, and then they can play it off as I was just the recluse, and now the Scarlet Woman
Yep.
is really the demon. So there's lots of
Yep.
things there. Okay, so saying it is, this could be a short game.
Yep.
And now we're up to the meat of the meal here. Uh,
Yeah,
we
the
need
rolls.
8. We actually need 8 because we're gonna have an extra one thanks to the drunk.
Chef and the empath, right?
Okay, so
So the
chef.
chef, you start knowing how many evil pairs there are, right? So
Hmm.
if evil players are sitting next to each other, that counts as a pair.
Exactly.
So the chef
Your
knows that
position
number if
in
they're
the
yep.
circle is very important to this game. So where you sit,
Hmm.
who you're sitting next to, really matters for the chef.
Yep.
And the empath, that's
I
a
think
classic one, right? You just know if your neighbors are good or evil.
exactly. So I think that's why we got to add it. Um,
There's
I
really
think we're
two
gonna.
really powerful info roles for town.
Hmm.
One is the empath, and the other one is the fortune teller, of course, and
Yep.
undertaker as well. So
Yeah, let's see. So that's two info roles. Let's go with something else for now. So let's say we'll go with the soldier. Soldier's a
okay,
classic as well. So pretty much the soldier ability, right? You are safe from the demon. So if the imp tries to kill the soldier player at night, their kill will not go through.
hmm
So I think we'll add a soldier in.
yep. If there's no way for a soldier not to be in final three if other than execution. So sometimes that
Hmm.
raises red flags too. It's hard to trust a soldier. I'm not dead because I'm the soldier. Trust me. Like nobody trusts that. You know what I mean?
Yep. So I think next we're gonna go with the soldier's neighbor on that list is Slayer.
Slayer. Okay.
Once per game during the day, publicly choose a player. If they are the demon, they die. So if the Slayer, once per game, they get to say, I claim Slayer and I shoot, and then they say the player's name. And if they're the demon, they die and good wins. So it's a pretty powerful role if they can figure that
Well,
information and stay
pause
alive.
because good only wins if there's no other way. If there's no Scarlet Woman in play, right? Because if Scarlet Woman's in play, it'll
That's
jump to the
true.
Scarlet
That's
Woman.
true. Yeah, I forgot about that. See,
So
I never see
good
Scarlet
demon
Woman in
dies,
play, so I don't even
which
think of that. But
yeah,
yeah.
demon dies, which usually ends the game, but only if there's no other demon, and Scarlet Woman would immediately
Hmm.
become demon. So
Yep. So then the players would know that there's Scarlet Woman, and they would try to have to figure out who
no,
that player
no,
is.
no, no, because if there's a recluse, the Slayer can also kill a recluse. So just
Oh,
because someone
recluse.
dies
Right. Right.
doesn't
See,
necessarily mean it was the demon.
this is why it's my first time storytelling.
Yeah,
So.
and you've already set up the recluse as a bluff. It all works out.
Hmm. Yep.
All right, we got
So
four more
after
to
the
go.
Slayer, I think we're gonna add the Mayor.
Mixed feelings on the mayor. I feel like it's hard to get people to go for it, but you told me you were confident you could
It's
get
tough to
people.
survive, right? So if only 3 players live and no execution occurs, your team wins, right? If you die at night, another player might die instead. So the mayor is going to try to convince the other good players that they're the mayor, to, and then not die by the demon,
Yep.
and then have no executions if once there's 3 players. It's a
Yeah.
hard thing to do, but if you pull it off, it's pretty fun to watch. So
The other half of that, right, is that if the demon kills the mayor, if the mayor dies at night, which in this script's only from the demon, the mayor can't die, or can, but we can move that
yeah,
kill to anywhere else on the circle,
yeah,
whatever makes the game more interesting.
yep. So
Okay.
that might be a decision we'll have to make as storytellers later on to see how the
We're,
game's going. So,
we're getting down. We got 3 left. What's it going to be?
yep. Let's add the washerwoman.
Okay.
Add another top 4. So we have the chef and the washerwoman, right?
Yep. Just to be clear, top 4 are the first 4 roles on the script. Those are roles that start
Yes.
knowing information at the start of the game. They get their information at the start. They don't get information anymore, so they're only kind of used up at the start. Generally, they are less willing to protect their role and not die, right?
Hmm.
So we're having 2 of the top 4 roles on this: the chef and now the washerwoman. They will know one of 2 players is a particular townsfolk. Now, do you know you're playing the show, or is that going to be based on how the chips fall?
I'm gonna go with how the chips fall. So
Okay.
we'll figure that
Uh,
out once we pass out rolls.
we only got
All
2
right.
left.
Virgin.
Okay. Virgin.
So the first time you are nominated, if the nominator is a townsfolk, they are immediately executed. So the virgin's kind of a good way to check someone if they're telling you like if someone's telling you they're a townsfolk, and let's say they say they're a spent role, meaning that they've only learned information once at the beginning of the game, their ability is no longer useful. So you can be like, okay, well, I'm the virgin, nominate me, and that way we can prove who you are. So it's a good way to prove good townsfolk.
Yeah, it's worth noting it's the only way somebody can die on this script out during the day outside of like the Slayer and the nomination,
Yep.
right? If you nominate someone and you die
Mhm.
back, you know that one person's the virgin and the other person is good.
Yep. So it
I mean,
confirms 2 roles with kind of one ability, which is
there are
good.
some spy shenanigans here, but they're not on our group tonight, so we don't have to worry about it.
Yep, exactly. Let's go Raven Keeper.
Okay. So
And I think,
Raven
yeah.
Keeper, if you die at night, you're awoken to choose a player. You learn their character. It's one
Yep.
of the only roles that tries to get killed by the demon at night. They want to be killed by the demon, which means they can't go around telling people they're the Raven's Keeper, because if they
Exactly.
do,
Yep.
the demon won't kill them.
But yeah, they'll never die at night because why would you kill a Raven Keeper? So they're gonna have to try to bluff as something else that's gonna get them killed, but not killed during the day, so it's a fine line to walk.
So then, now that we have the rest of these roles here, right?
Mhm.
What are we looking at for bluffs? So I know
So I
you
was
want
looking over this, what
recluse.
we got. Yeah, I think recluse is definitely one of them. Um,
So just also in case, if you're watching this, you're like, well, why would you give the outsider as a bluff, right? This signals to the evil team, since we're giving them an outsider bluff, that we're hiding a drunk somewhere in town.
mhm,
If we give them an outsider, we're kind of saying, hey, this is open for grabs. If you claim this, then the drunk person won't actually think they're drunk because all the outsiders are
yep,
accounted for, right? So
and
that's
that might
really
help the town think that the drunk's information is correct, which, causes more
exactly.
chaos, and I love chaos, so
All right. And what do you got for your other two bluffs?
I think we're gonna do, fortune teller and undertaker.
Okay.
So
So
fortune teller
fortune
or yeah.
teller, yeah, fortune teller is as an evil bluff is pretty strong here. Um,
Mhm,
every night the fortune teller chooses two players. They learn if either is the demon. There is one good player that's the red herring that registers as evil to them. But since evil knows who evil is, they can make this information up really
yeah,
easy.
yep,
Undertaker, I find an interesting choice here, mostly because without a spy in the game, the chance of evil being able to successfully bluff an Undertaker is pretty low.
that is true, that is
But
true.
but that could help sell a what do you call it? A drunk
Drunk,
possible
yeah,
Undertaker or something. It's it's
yep,
it's it's not the end of the world. It is just
yeah,
there's really no way for with the spy. Undertaker bluff makes sense, but even you don't have to give the bluff.
yeah,
The spy can just claim Undertaker. But
yeah,
the other
yeah,
thing this signals to them is like, hey, they're never gonna know that you're actually evil when you're dead. So
mhm,
no one can confirm what you were when you die. So you can keep lying safely. So it's not. It's
yep,
interesting. All right, I think that makes sense.
I
Anything
yeah, I
else
think
on this setup that you want to go, or should we go pass out the rolls and then we can see where all the chips lie and we can start marking tokens on it?
I think we can, pass out the rolls. I think that's all the setup, so
All right, let's go back to town and let them know.
Named it after the place where they keep all the aliens, but they've got like an attraction called a Mega Mart, which is an alien
Okay,
abducted.
no, I know Omega Mart. Yeah,
Yeah.
the art group
We
has a
we
bunch of
have
exhibits that I
storytellers
want
Real,
to
now.
visit.
real quick, everyone. Hi, we're back from our long
we are
setup
back.
phase where we talked about
Sorry
every
about that.
single option. That being said, we're about to pass out the rolls right now. You can still talk about Omega Mart. That's fine with me. 12 rolls should be out there. Go ahead and take a look. If you're not seeing your rolls, just message me or use that magic T button that sometimes hides it. Uh, we're gonna give you guys a minute while we set some first night reminder tokens before I send you to sleep. Yeah, go back and talk about Omega Mart. That's fine.
The group
Okay,
Alright.
so now we can see where everyone is.
Yeah, interesting. We got
So
Ben as the mayor.
Ben is the mayor. When you got these like celebrity guest players, the chance
Uh-huh,
of people trusting them seems to go up. So this is
mhm,
probably a chance. Maybe Ben can cross this off his Clocktower bucket list of getting a mayor win.
yep.
Um,
So
so
my
the
immediate thought
yeah,
oh, go ahead.
no, yeah. What's your first thought looking at this?
So there are no pairs of evil players sitting next to each other, right? And the empath is sitting next to good players and is actually pretty far from any evil players, right?
Right.
Two of their neighbors on each side have to die. So I
And we didn't give
think,
him a fortune teller, so the information
yeah,
gathering for town is going to be pretty low.
pretty low. So I'm not sure if I want to put the drunk on either of them yet.
Right.
Um, maybe the washerwoman, and then show her, uh, yeah, just false information.
So,
Well, show them
uh,
false information.
yeah. So the
Maybe.
interesting thing here, right? If your plan, I know, is to let the recluse sort of go to like the demon, possibly.
Well,
Um,
yeah, we don't know that though.
right. But assuming that's kind of why it's in the bag, right? With the
Mhm.
washerwoman, since they have to see a townsfolk, we can't show like the recluse to them.
Yep,
Um,
yep.
So if we show them two false townsfolk, they're gonna figure out pretty fast that they're the drunk.
That they're drunk. That's true. So
So that's
probably
not
not.
necessarily bad. but it
Brian's the
is a
saint.
thing that we have to consider. Oh God,
We
Brian is the
might.
saint.
Do we want to make a drunk saint just in case Brian gets himself executed?
We could be mean and make Ben the drunk mayor.
Oh,
A drunk
I'd like
virgin.
Ben to have happy memories of this game,
Okay,
please.
a drunk virgin works, but then that's gonna get cleared up pretty quickly.
Yeah,
You know what? We could just give Alfredo make Alfredo the drunk and give him a chef 1.
drunk chef 1. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah,
Out of
because
everything I
it still leaves
see, right?
the empath info, right?
Yeah.
So the
There's
empaths is still getting good info.
the empath gets good info. The Ravenskeeper has a good shot for info. The washerwoman info will
Mhm.
be good. Um,
Yep, the virgin can
so
confirm. So yeah, I think
I think
chef would be
the
good.
2 I look at the most, given the setup we have, is either the chef or the Ravenskeeper should be the drunk.
Okay, I
No,
think I like chef,
all
just
right,
because I've been the chef and I've bluffed as a chef, and
all right.
knowing that information, even though it's a starting night roll, right? It does kind of shapes people's narratives a lot, knowing that number. So I think that's good.
Okay. Let's see what other info do we need to set up. So Saint, nothing. Soldier, nothing. Poisoner, nothing. Who do we want to show the washerwoman? Now, keep in mind,
I
we're gonna plan for something, but if the poisoner hits them, we'll obviously have to
Yep,
alter
we
our
got to
plan.
change it.
So who do we
Yep.
want to know? I mean, I think knowing the possible virgin is good.
Mhm.
The mayor, if you really
Slayer.
want to push a possible mayor
No,
world, we show the washerwoman the mayor.
the mayor. Yeah, you think that's not too
It's
strong for the?
it's pretty strong for town, but
Mhm.
I'm looking at what info they're gonna get, and they might need the help. But the general rule of thumb is don't help good early, because
Mhm.
once you help good, it's hard to take it back.
Yep. I'm thinking either virgin or saint. What do you think about saint?
Well, Saint's
Do you
an
think that's useful?
outsider, so
Oh
we
no, the
can't.
saint's outsider. That's right.
Yeah,
We
we
can't show
can't
them that.
show the Saint
Um,
to the washerwoman. We could
let's go with
do
let's go with,
soldier,
yeah,
so that way there's some
because
like
the
is
virgin
there.
gets confirmed if a townsfolk actually. So yeah, I think that's another way for virgin to get confirmed. We don't need the washerwoman to maybe double confirm. I
Yeah,
think soldier is kind of a good pick. It allows them to know, okay, this player's good, but it doesn't,
yeah. What's gonna
tip it
happen
too
is
far.
Lucy can't die at night,
Hmm.
and then the washerwoman will confirm Lucy at the day to people,
Hmm.
and then at the end of the game they'll be like, well, Lucy will be alive in final 3 and pretty much hard confirmed.
Yep,
Um,
I think that's good. So yeah, we'll go washerwoman. We'll see
yeah.
the soldier.
Okay.
Yep.
So we'll show the washerwoman. Sorry, we'll show the washerwoman, the soldier, and then who do you want to
Hmm.
show as the wrong ping?
The wrong ping. Um, let's give.
We could push it on a minion, possibly. We could do it on the saint,
Yeah, we
or
could
we could do it on the
the
mayor.
saint. Um, yep. I think
I don't think
I don't
there's
know
a
if anyone's
wrong
gonna
choice
believe
here.
that Brian's actually the saint. Let's give the ping on Bryant,
Okay.
the saint.
All right. So we'll show Bryant or Lucy as the soldier to the
Hmm.
washerwoman. Okay. McKay the imp is gonna get the bluffs. Virgin nothing. Mayor nothing. Chef. Uh, it's really a chef 0, but we're gonna give a
Do
chef 1.
chef 1. Yep. I think chef 2 is too much, right? It's plants the seeds already that am
Well,
I drunk, right? Because that means you have that means they're sitting all next to each other, right?
one slight thing I'll just say, it's a little advanced here. Since we kind of anticipate evil taking a recluse bluff,
Recluse.
recluse in the game makes a chef number higher than you think it would be. So
Yeah.
chef 2 sells that there's a possible recluse, but it also makes people worry that maybe the chef's the drunk.
Chef drunk, yeah. I think it plants too much seed, and then we can still do because there actually is a chef 0. I think we can still sell the recluse world with a chef 1.
Okay. And Scarlet Woman, there's no setup. Ravenkeeper, no
Yep.
setup. Slayer, no setup. Empath, no setup. There's not much setup to do. We're ready to roll.
Yep. So we'll give them the minion info. So we're gonna wake up each of the minions and tell them who their fellow minion is and the demon. That's it so far.
Yep, that's correct. So I'll let you handle
All
that.
right. So
Hello.
hello.
Hi, Tiffy.
How are you
Hi.
doing?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
Good. Here to give you some info. So your fellow minion is Charles, and your demon is McKay.
Oh, damn it. I was going to poison them.
You still can. I mean, there's nothing stopping you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Hello.
Hello. I'm here to tell you that your fellow minion is Tiffy,
Mm-hmm.
and your demon is McKay.
Okay, thank you.
Hello. You're muted.
Excuse me.
Uh-huh. I am here to tell you that your minions are Tiffy and Charles.
Oh my god.
Your bluffs are Recluse, Undertaker, and Fortune Teller.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Hello.
Hello.
You're muted.
Yeah.
I'm doing things in order, so Steve's like, you should have gotten it then. I was like, no, I'm following the rules, Steve.
Oh, follow the rules, Richard.
Exactly. I'm not evil like you. All right.
No,
so,
no
who would
evil
you like to
Steve.
poison?
I'm going to
Exactly.
poison Becca.
Becca. All right. Thank you. Hello, hello.
Hello.
You learn that either Lucy or Bryant is the soldier.
Soldier. Thank you.
Hello,
Hey,
hello.
sorry about that. I didn't hear anything from the app. It was weird. Okay.
No worries. I am here to tell you, well, like I
Mhm.
said, I am apprenticing under Steve. So what number would you like?
What number would I like?
Uh-huh.
A good one.
Good one.
A prime
I
number.
think I got a good one for you. I'll give you a 1.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a fun one.
It is.
All right.
It's a number for sure.
I was hoping for like 5. That'd be like. No, actually, no. That's not good. That's outrageous.
It is, I
Twice.
think, possible. Is it possible with this player count to get a 5 if there was like all evil and a recluse?
I don't
I
think
think
so.
it would still be like a 3 or 4. So yeah, I don't think 5 is possible.
Maybe if it was a thing that had a recluse and a lunatic, and they happen to be sitting on next to 3
There you
bad
go.
people.
Yep.
All right. Well,
All right.
All right.
good luck out for you.
Laters.
Thank you. Hello,
Hello.
hello. You know, I'm apprenticing under Evil Steve here, so I got to go with his shticks. What number would you like?
I would love a 2.
You would love a 2. Unfortunately, I'm here to tell you a 0.
Okay, Steve, why am I empath 3 games in a row?
You know, something about that roll just calls to you. You're drawn to it in a cosmic sense.
You know, there's no way they're going to believe this.
That's
Okay.
true. Well, you know what? To
Okay.
be fair, last time you were the empath, you were the drunk.
That was true. That is true.
You could be the
So
drunk.
I got a
have no-
0.
Yeah, and I have no control of the rules. That's all Steve.
Yep, I'll blame Steve. Okay, 0. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so that
And
answers all
it,
of
right?
that. You would want to pause for a second here to sell that there might be a butler, or
Yep.
fortune teller, etc. Because like generally, if you go to like the
Mhm.
last person and then immediately wake up, they know there's no one
Immediately
after them.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, so just you know,
We got to bluff
let-
the storytellers too. You know, you
let's
got to
ref-
sell a world.
exactly. So let's reflect here.
hmm
We're at the end of your first night. Everything's in motion. How are you feeling about this? And chat too. What do you guys think? Given how this first night's gone, do you think evil's in the lead, or do you think good's in the lead? Are you happy with how this turned out? What about you, Richard?
I think, you know, that poisoner snipe for the Virgin was pretty good for evil team. But the fact that, you know, they don't have a spy, right? Empath is getting good numbers. Washerwoman can confirm a good player. I think it's kind of balanced right now. Raven's Keeper is still out there. I think right now it's neck and neck. We'll have to see. But that was a good poison snipe by
It
Tiff.
really
So.
was.
Good morning, poor souls of Ravenswood Bluff. You awake to find your most favorite and least favorite townsfolk killed. Me and Evil Steve.
Poor Richard.
Yeah, we love
Yeah.
Richard.
Yeah,
Mhm.
poor Richard.
Oh,
No,
Richard.
So sad. But that
Aw.
means there's a demon among you. Good luck.
My dog was more interested than he should have been in my friend here. Anyway,
What kind of dog do you have?
he's a Rhodesian Ridgeback.
Rhodesian
They're pretty cool if you look him up. He's got.
Guessing that is not you.
Are you washerwoman or?
I'm not washerwoman.
No,
I am
you-
not.
That's almost an imbalance of information, but yeah, I'll give you.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Monk,
fine with me as long as it's fine with you.
I'll give you Monk, Slayer, and Mayor.
Okay. I'm the washerwoman. That's it.
Huh? Is that why you went to me?
Yeah, maybe.
Hmm.
So
always the delicate
you
balance
know
here.
that there's a 50% chance I know you're lying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Can't they trust each other?
Well, you can. If I am your washerwoman ping, you can get back to me then.
Okay. Perfect. Thanks.
Welcome.
That you're washerwoman confirmed. You don't even have to tell people what you are, and if it filters through to the evil team, they'll just attack you to get rid of you.
Okay.
And that's a win for us, right? So
Yeah,
I don't even think you
yeah.
need to sort of tell anyone anything
If-
other than that. Just be like, hey,
Alright, well,
I've spoken.
I'll say that we're playing a game, guys. Hello, storytellers. We're playing a game of what spice would your character be, and Alfredo's given me all
The
of
whole
them.
spice rack.
The whole spice rack, from which I've devised he's possibly the chef, and I've said salt because it's quite normal and quite bland, but also I've gone with like a pink Himalayan salt as a bit of a flair, to be a little bit on the outside, I'll say.
Which now has thrown me because I'm like washerwoman, librarian, kind of simple, but oh man, pink Himalayan, that's fancy.
Fortune teller.
Okay.
Just to be clear, Tiffy has already put Undertaker into her claims, but you can put Undertaker in as well if you
Which
want.
one's Tiffy, by the way?
Tiffy is our poisoner.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep.
Well, so see ya. Bye bye.
Wait, Charles.
What?
My
Yeah.
claims to you were chef, soldier, mayor.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye.
For the version.
Interesting. All right. I guess I'll see you in due time, hopefully.
All
Actually.
right.
All right. Okay. See you.
Because
Awesome.
I take notes when I'm in person too, because my brain can't keep everything straight, and
Fair
so
I respect that. There is something sacred about the written word. I appreciate that.
yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I won't be nominating you. I apologize for that, but
No,
I
I
wish you
would.
the best of luck.
I would like you to not, because I would really like to see a mayor win at some point,
So would
because
I.
I've never actually seen a mayor win.
Probably just the drunk though, so let's not get too excited.
That's fair. That's fair. You could not be. It's a possibility.
It is a possibility. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Get confirmed.
That's true. Who have you heard is the virgin?
I have heard that Becca is.
Becca's the.
I think Ben talked to Becca. So if he is a start snowing, he might be able to verify it.
Okay.
Right.
And so you're saying you're either fortune teller, undertaker, or empath?
Yep, one of those.
All right, fair enough.
All right, see ya.
All right, bye.
Try and do so.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Very cool.
2 E's or 2 A's or 2 whatever, but there's 2 vowels in it. They could be the same. They could not be the same.
Okay, interesting. Wait, so there's exactly 2 vowels, or
Yes,
there's
exactly
2
2
types of
vowels.
vowel?
Just there's exactly 2 vowels.
Okay.
They're on the script like that. Virgin.
Hold on, I'm counting.
Slayer. Mayor. Butler.
Okay, my role is 10 or more letters.
Okay. Sounds
that?
gravy.
Okay, cool.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yes.
Guessing fortune teller?
Charles, you want to go for a cheeky little
Sure, we
Charles
can
chat?
chat.
Jonah.
How's it going?
Good, thanks. Yourself?
I'm all right. This role's a weird one because I haven't been in much, so I'm figuring out how I should play it best. But
Okay. Well, if you want to tell me what that role is, I'll tell you what mine is.
sure. You want a hard claim?
Yeah?
I guess I might as well do one day one. I'm being kind of. I like at least last time I did this where I kind of don't tell many people, but I'm the recluse. I just want to see if
You're
anyone
the
pings
recluse.
me. Yeah.
Are you sticking with that? You sure you want to
Mhm.
stick with that? Don't
Yeah.
want to back off it?
Why would I back off it?
Because that's a double claim?
If it's a double claim, go ahead. I'm the recluse.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm just going to be honest with you because if you screw me over, if you are evil and this is a line, you screw me over. I've learned something. So I'm the washerwoman who has confirmed either Rob or Brian.
Okay, that's good to know. I'll take that. Do you want to give him a roll with that, or no? Do you want to keep that under wraps?
No, I think I'll keep that under my hat because that's
Yeah, be safe. Might as well.
Yeah.
Well,
Jonah, you want to talk?
Yeah, let's go.
You lucked out. You lucked out, McKay.
McKay, we didn't get the chalk today. How sad.
Allspice.
All right. Oh, we got one more. There we go. Everybody's here. Nominations are open.
I would like to gossip that Richard is doing a great job.
Nobody's dying tonight.
Gossip her.
No, I would like to know Richard as a storyteller.
Gossip
I
her.
would like to gossip that 2 people have claimed a recluse to me.
Gossip her.
Ooh. I would also like to claim Slayer and shoot myself.
I'd like to gossip
real-
that
that's a
I've
real
gotten the
claim.
most nebulous claims imaginable.
Sorry, who's claiming that, Slayer?
I'd like to claim Slayer and shoot myself.
All right. Mario claims Slayer and shoots themselves. Nothing happened. The games goes on.
I just did that for you, Richard. I like
If he
to
nominates Mario.
I like what? I'd like to nominate Becca.
I
heard
nominated you first.
another nomination first.
Yeah,
so.
Tiffy nominated Mario.
Oh, so
Alright.
Richard,
Okay.
yeah, I don't think you know how to do it. So you click on Tiffy.
No, you didn't tell me.
Nope. So you click on Tiffy, and then it'll open up
Okay.
a thing, and then you can click on Mario and the arrow, and then that'll be Tiffy.
Ah.
That's Mario.
Interesting. All right. So, Tiffy, why have you nominated Mario?
Obviously, he's a Splint Slayer.
Mario, your defense.
If town lets me through, I will, in theory, hopefully Virgin confirm someone, because I am a top 4 role, assuming neither of us are drunk. So it'd probably be better if you didn't vote on this, and if you're good, then we can just confirm it.
Oh, the day's not going to end, so we can vote it out.
Well, we can certainly suggest someone for you to nominate.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
Uh,
Well, I mean, you guys can. It's fine. Just whatever. You can just,
Yeah, let's go with
Yeah,
your
yeah.
nomination first. So, would
Yeah,
anyone
yeah.
else have anything like they'd add to Mario's nomination?
Let's get him.
Do it.
All right. Starting the countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just to be clear, it's 6 required.
6
to
votes.
put
Yeah, 6
Mario on the
votes
block.
to put Mario on the block.
I don't know everybody else, but I heard that Alfredo is actually the virgin. We should probably do a virgin check on him.
5 is not enough.
I
I was
actually
thinking-
did hear
I would
that.
like to nominate Becca. Mario nominates Becca.
All right. Mario nominates Becca.
Oh.
Ooh.
What?
Oh, one of us is drunk.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, that's it. You guys can kill me. That's fine. I am
Becca.
Too late.
Well, we
Your
can't
defense?
kill you now.
Oh, yeah.
That's really fishy.
Clever.
Convenient.
I'm thinking
So,
one of
Mario,
them is
what was your
evil.
role
Hold on,
then?
guys. Hold on.
It looks like you might
Becca.
be drunk.
Hmm?
Becca, your defense?
I am either drunk or poisoned in some capacity, but if y'all want to kill me, I'm now a spent virgin, so go ahead.
I'm in.
All right. Anyone else? Gonna start this
I'd also
countdown
like to
in.
add that Bryant was the one to told me to talk to Becca about nominating for Virgin because I am a top 4 role.
I mean, I spent my day going around asking everybody if they were a top 4 role. So
Okay, well, one of us might be drunk or poisoned then, or you know what I mean.
All right, 6 votes to put Beck on the block, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Unanimous. Come on, let's do it.
That's a lot of
A
votes.
lot of votes.
A lot of votes.
I
Are we
heard
going
virgin
for a
check.
bingo? Oh, too
Like,
late.
there's no way that Evil's definitely Evil is definitely voting on this. There you go.
Look, in this town, when they hear virgin check, votes go up.
hey, we
7
vote
votes
for a drunk
is
like
enough.
that.
Becca is on the block.
We don't like those fake virgins.
All right, nominations are still open. You need anyone else like to nominate?
I'm going to nominate. I'll nominate Alfredo.
Ryan
Virgin check.
nominates Alfredo. Tell me why, Brian.
So virgin check because I think Becca might have just been bluffing. So we should get Alfredo instead.
Alfredo, your defense?
There's no defense to a virgin check.
All right, you need
Yeah,
7
but
votes
you
to
need
tie,
die day
8
one,
to execute.
Alfredo. That's how we play.
I
just
know.
not
Again,
tie this.
five,
Usually, this is
Sure we
how it
don't
works.
tie this.
4, 3,
Yeah, I don't want to tie
2,
this.
Oh, put your hand
1.
up. I'll put mine down if it's going to be a tie.
7 to tie, 8 to execute.
Well, no, it's probably better to kill the supposed spent virgin.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Not if she's good.
that's true.
We've got Alfredo right there to take
6
out.
votes is
That's
not
right.
enough. Becca is still on the block. Any other nominations?
Fredo today too.
So
That's a
Mario,
first.
are you willing to say what your role really is, since you thought you were a top 4, but if Becca really is the virgin, then you're the drunk, maybe?
I would like to talk to my 2 pings first to get some word.
Okay.
And then I'll nominate
Alright.
myself tomorrow.
If there are
Which
no
which
other
I'm gonna nominate
top
Tiffy.
4 are you?
Ben
Can you say
nominates Tiffy.
Oh, I'm definitely
Ben,
voting for that.
can you give me your prosecution, please?
Tiffy's in a double claim, and also Tiffy seemed quite happy to keep the execution on Becca, and I'm getting good vibes from Becca, so I'm intrigued to hear if Tiffy wants to back down from what she claimed to me, or if she doubles down.
All right, Tiffy, your defense.
So I am not the first one that I told you. I'm the one that I said I was going to bluff.
Right.
All right. Anyone else have anything else to add to this nomination?
I think this.
Let's get her.
I like Ben's approach here, but I don't know if we have enough votes to do it. And
I don't
wanna tie-
I don't
wanna
think
keep-
Tiffy's lying, to be honest, from what she's just said, so I think we should just keep it on Becca for the time being.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
starting the
I
countdown.
think it'd be
7 votes to
hard
tie.
I don't
8
want
to
to tie.
execute.
So.
Starting in 3, 2, 1. Two votes is not enough. Becca is still on the block.
I nominate Luke.
Okay. Lucy nominates Luke. The Luke, all right? All right. Lucy, tell me why.
They claimed that they are a role that has E in it to me. I'm going to assume of all of the roles that have E in it, that they mean poisoner specifically. So I think this is a good one.
Scarlet Woman also has an E in it.
Luca, your defense.
Yeah, I'm not. I am not the poisoner or the Scarlet Woman. So.
All right. Anyone else? I'm going to start this countdown in 5 seconds. 7 votes to tie, 8 to execute. 5, 4, 3, 2.
You know what else has an E? Empath. And empaths are fake.
Soldier, Slayer, Raven Keeper, Undertaker, Fortune Teller, Chef.
Watchwoman, Investigate.
Yeah,
Like,
but I think there was the
most
assumption that he
roles
was
have an E.
But regardless, Luca's not the
4
end,
is not
so-
enough.
When I said that people
Becca's
were
still on
giving
the
me
block.
nebulous claims, this is what I meant.
Any other nominations?
I say we give him a final call and move on. We're getting a lot of nonsense. We're not getting a lot of traction.
Yeah, we're not getting a lot of votes, so I'm gonna close this day out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Night comes. Becca is executed. Go to sleep.
So.
Hello, Tiffy.
Looks like I'm gonna be hard claiming as Undertaker. Thanks, Charles.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh man.
Yeah, I'd hard claimed as Recluse to Ben, and I guess Charles also took Recluse.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
I heard. So I did hear a chat between McKay and Charles about Bless, but I didn't quite catch which one McKay said that Charles should take and which one you were taking. So.
Unfortunately, the Virgin died night one. Becca, if you're watching this back, I'm sorry. But I'm going to poison Alfredo. So they can try to follow the poisoning.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
I can.
Who?
Ah, there you are. Hello.
Kill?
I'm going to kill. Oh, shit. I had a plan, and then I think I'm just gonna kill. I'm gonna kill Mario.
Kill Mario. Okay.
You got it.
Thank you.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
What number are you expecting?
I'm probably gonna guess a 0.
Unfortunately, that is a good guess because you still get a 0.
Yeah, I don't think there's sus on my neighbors for them to be killed quite yet, but we'll see.
All right.
Unless I'm drunk.
Oh. Unless you're drunk, that's always a possibility.
Yep. Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
So we'll leave
hang
room
out here.
here for the Fortune Teller and the Undertaker Bless. So let's reflect, right? Hitting just like we thought, the Virgin being poisoned is going to cause so much chaos day one. Becca thinks they may be the drunk. Mario thinks he may be the drunk. Eventually, that might put less trust on the soldier thing that Lucy was not very forthcoming with that.
Yeah, it was pretty cagey, so that might work in Evil's favor actually, with all these possible drunk rolls. So
Evil
it hides the chef drunk even more. So
it's true. Evil doing the whole double claiming the recluse is not the best opening thing.
Yeah, it's interesting.
And yeah, what do you think of the washerwoman kill? Right, like I feel like there's a little bit of sus on Mario today, but
yeah, definitely because if people do end up believing that Becca is the Virgin, then they're gonna think that Mario's claim as washerwoman is a lie.
Right. But like I think the one thing that's good about this is like tomorrow the safe bet was like, oh, we'll just kill Mario. With that not on the table anymore,
that's right. That's what you're
now
meaning.
somebody else is gonna have to step up and die.
And it might even look like a star pass.
It's possible because it's like, oh crap, I need a star pass because I already screwed this up, right?
Yep.
We'll see.
But these players are a little more seasoned than that, so I don't think so. So
we'll see. I guarantee one person will say star pass tomorrow.
Good morning. We are on day 2. Good luck.
Who died at night?
Oh, sorry. That is true. You wake to find the waterlogged corpse of Mario.
Oh shit.
So click the top of Mario's token and then it'll there you go.
Well, that's okay.
That's
Mario, you want chat?
That's great.
That's
amazing. Like to me. God, of course. I mean, also you're my neighbors. Like there's a logic there. I was gonna do some sort of I don't know what I was gonna do. Night 1, I checked Charles and Alfredo, and I actually did get a yes. But I don't know if that's
your red herring.
It could be my red herring. Charles also did include recluse in his claims to me. I wish he'd just come out and say it if that's true, but I don't know. but that's why I was pro killing Alfredo.
I mean, I can't really turn down what spice is your character, can I? So we're gonna have to play that. Like, when else am I gonna get to play that?
I know, right?
Okay, well, you go first so that I get an idea of what one might say when describing a character's spice.
Certainly. You can view me as salt.
As salt.
When it comes to yeah.
God, that's really hard. That's like such a generic spice.
My character would use it all the time.
Okay, so
and everything that they did.
So that makes you either a chef or possibly a soldier, because Roman soldiers were paid in salt.
That's true.
I'm going to revert back to chef because I feel like you might pick some other spice for ancient Rome. Okay, what spice am I?
Coriander.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. What spice is my character? That's actually really tough. What might this particular character have for spice? I'm gonna search on Google for a. No, damn it! I searched for rich spice, but I found Richie Spice, who's apparently a Jamaican reggae artist. Put it this way: it would be a very rich spice. I'm a very wealthy individual. That's what my character is.
It's the stuff that makes that turns stuff yellow. That's really expensive.
Yeah, and I'm not telling you I'm the Baron. Just to narrow that down a bit.
All right.
I'm gonna unmute here just to say, Alfredo, you're thinking of saffron.
Yes, saffron. Yes.
I guess that's basically a 3, right?
That's basically, yeah. Do you want to give me 3?
Yeah, sure. Chef, soldier, mayor.
Chef, soldier, mayor. Nice.
You got it.
I like that.
Okay.
Cool.
People claiming recluse, and one of them was not, so there may well be a recluse, so it's entirely possible we have a baron.
Yeah, so we have a baron, so that would be...
Possibly. If Mario was the drunk, we do.
Yeah.
It's also possible that Mario was a spy and Richard decided not to register him as a townsfolk.
Yeah, that's true too. So, but my problem is that I have 2 players on the other side of me that I don't necessarily want to get nominated to get killed right now.
Well, I obviously don't get me executed.
Yeah.
Jonah, we're gonna have to do at some point. But as long as you know we're good, there's not really a reason.
Yeah, that's true.
We're better off shooting at evil than getting you new information.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're an outsider too?
I certainly am.
Is it base? It's base 2 on the script. Damn.
Yeah, because of the amount of we got 12 people, which is right on the cutoff.
So that means we might not have drunk then. But I guess we could also have Baron if there's drunk.
The thing is that we could have a Baron, and I've heard apparently there's a hard to claim of a Saint somewhere.
Interesting. Okay.
Which would
We'll
mean
have to figure
Baron.
that out.
Or one of us is lying.
Yeah.
One or the other.
If Baron though, I'm thinking Becca Baron, because I could see that being a really smart play to claim Virgin, and then that would hide one of the outsiders that could hide drunkenness. Because then you would assume because you'd either assume Mario or Becca was drunk.
Whoever this other person is, if
That's
you're
true.
correct, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So you were really surprised when I said I was Watchwoman confirmed, so I believe you. So the person who said that to me was Ben Burns, and he was the first person I talked to right away.
Okay.
So I think Ben is evil based on your reaction to when I said I was Watchwoman confirmed. You're like, what?
Okay. I could just be a really good actor.
You could be. I mean, do you live in California?
I do live in California. That is true.
There you go.
I lived in LA for 5 years. So.
All right. So you're definitely an actor then. All right.
Yeah, clearly.
Jonah, if Bryant dies, pick me.
Seems like a weird choice. But maybe.
Sweet and innocent.
I feel like that's accurate, Alfredo.
All right. Nominations are open.
So I'm aware of a double claim. I don't know if it's time to come out with it yet.
Let's get them.
All right. I wanted to verify. So the double claim that I heard about is a washerwoman. Do we have anyone that's willing to help verify someone as a washerwoman?
I've heard somebody claim washerwoman, and I've heard somebody else say that another person claimed washerwoman.
Mm-hmm.
One of those people is dead.
I agree. One of those people is dead, and the other one is not. I think the other one should be dead too.
I agree with that, I believe.
Well, then, Rob, you better nominate me, hadn't you?
All right, Rob nominates Ben.
Rob nominates Ben. Rob, tell me why.
Ben is the first person I talked to. I said I wanted a hard claim. I said my role. He said he was the washroom and he saw me, and Bryant. Then when I spoke to Mario, finally, he said he was a top 4 role. And when I spoke to him, I said, hey, I was washerwoman confirmed. He acted legit shocked. Like, what? What are you talking about? Maybe he's a good actor, but I believed him 100%. It was pretty...
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. All right, Ben, your defense.
Yeah, I'm not the washerwoman. I believe from what Rob has just said, I believe that Mario is the washerwoman, because that sounds legit.
I've been more or less washerwoman confirmed.
Yeah,
Right,
I believe from Rob's response to me telling him that I was the washerwoman who saw him, that Rob is also legit. I think it's very good to tell someone on day one that you're the washerwoman who saw them, because you can learn a lot from it. If you want to kill me, you can. That's fine. I'm not like a overly powerful role or anything. But I'm not evil. But kill me if you want to cross me off the list. That's totally cool.
Just bucket list kill Ben.
I like crossing off double claims.
Yeah, do it. There is no double claim though. Just to be clear, I'm not the washerwoman.
Well, not.
I've told a few people what I am, including Becca, who sat next to me.
Yeah, I believe what Ben is. I'm not going to out his role, but he's not the washerwoman. He claimed straight out to me the first day it wasn't a washerwoman claim.
Okay, gonna start this vote in 3, 2, 1.
5 votes needed.
5 votes is needed. I always forget that.
I'm on a razor's edge here. I'm trying to balance the caffeine with the Jamesons so that I can maintain that little bit of a buzz, but also not get too wired that I can't go to sleep.
Mixing the uppers and the downers.
Nice. Always good.
Dangerous
cocktail. 3 votes is not enough. And is safe. Any other nominations?
We should nominate somebody. I'll nominate Charles.
Bryant nominates Charles. Please tell me why, Bryant.
Because I've never talked to him, and he generally socially reads evil, so I'm just assuming he does today too.
Poor Charles.
Wow, look at that.
All right, your defense. Charles, your defense.
Charles. Hang on him.
I don't have info to defend myself. I've made my claim to several people, but I mean, it's not going to help my case when I say I'm recluse. It's really not. But
all right.
Are you okay with dying then?
I think it does help Charles's case because no one else is claiming to be an outsider. So unless a saint or a butler wants to come out, this is.
I've heard of 2 outsiders.
He's the 3rd outsider I've heard of.
Who's the other outsider?
Let's.
I am an outsider.
Why Charles is going to be nominated?
I'm going to say that I'm an outsider.
So am I.
if that's the case, then it's a Baron game or someone's lying.
Wait, who just said they were outsiders?
Brian
and Brian.
Starting the countdown in 3, 2, 1. 5 votes is needed.
It's a lot of votes.
It's Charles.
A lot of votes.
Charles, yeah.
7 votes is enough. Charles is on the block. Any other nominations?
Tiffany will nominate Bryant.
Tiffy nominates Bryant. Please tell me why.
Because he straight up lied to me, and friends don't do this to friends.
I told you my
Bryant
today. I literally hard claim to you.
I don't know.
I know Bryant's role now.
Brian, what's your role?
The role he always claims is evil.
If you would like a day 2 re-rack, go for it. There you go.
Are you playing Saint again?
It's the worst
All
roll
right.
for me, and I got it again.
Again, great.
But like Brian either is faking Saint or is the Saint most games, and I'm more willing to believe this is a Baron game than Bryant's evil.
All right, 7 votes to tie, 8 to execute. Gonna start this countdown in 3, 2, 1.
Jonah, would you mind telling us what outsider you're claiming to be?
The butler.
Butler.
And Jonah did tell me Butler day 1.
Okay. Well, all 3 of them are claiming to be 3 different outsiders, I guess, so that's something.
All right, 1 vote is not enough. Brian is safe. Any other nominations?
And I did hard claim Saint in my first conversation on day 1.
Final call for nominations going in.
Doesn't mean that you're the
5,
Saint, Bryant. You can claim it all.
3.
I don't have a better choice, but I
2,
feel like Charles is a bad kill because we're not going
1.
to learn anything from a dead recluse.
Charles is executed.
I mean, okay.
And everyone goes to sleep.
Well, Richard, your recluse bluff is down the drain. Your Scarlet Woman safety net is gone.
Well, when they double claim recluse, right?
Yeah.
And it's a little hard. You know, it maybe
It is
didn't
hard,
work, but we'll
right?
see.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it is hard because the recluse generally is a safe kill, so it's hard to bluff that and survive.
Yeah.
Tiffy can.
It's not the end of the world that
right.
Scarlet Woman is dead, right? So
Tiffy as Undertaker will now be able to confirm Charles as a recluse to the town, at least theoretically.
Mhm.
But we'll see if she does or if she says like, you know, demon or something.
Yeah.
Because we can show anything as the recluse, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, and I also thought if Luca's neighbors die and he sees eventually one, right? Let's say either Charles, well, Charles is dead now. Let's say Tiff. With a chef 1, that actually puts maybe even Lucy under suspicion.
Yeah. The problem is Bryant will never die because as Saint,
no one's gonna kill Saint. Yeah.
Evil's not gonna kill him and no one's gonna execute him. So
yep.
The empath
Let's
is
wake
just
up
kind of in
Tiffy.
the best bet. Yeah, let's wake everyone up. Or wake up, you know.
Don't want to wake up everyone up. Hello.
Hello. I really want to poison Bryant, but I know that's not a good idea. Like, oh god damn, he's probably lying, but I'm gonna poison Lucy instead.
Poison Lucy. All right, thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Now
that's interesting. So yeah, if we get a pick from
yep.
Okay, we're gonna wake up right now.
Yeah, Lucy was quote unquote washerwoman confirmed, so this could make sense.
Yep. Oh, not that person. Okay.
We'll see if they
Hello.
Hello.
Tonight,
Who dies tonight?
I would like to kill Lucy, please.
All right. Thank you. Oh,
that's really
interesting if they coordinated that or not.
I mean, given that they poisoned and killed the washerwoman confirmed soldier, I'm gonna guess that this is really good confirmation and coordination from the evil team.
Mm-hmm. That's a good kill, taking out the soldier, so they don't end up in final 3.
And it will now make Lucy come out and say, "I might be the drunk," but given that the Mario washerwoman confirmed,
not likely.
They're gonna know there's a poisoner.
Yep. And Ravenkeeper, we don't wake up yet. Empath, let's tell him 0 still. Don't think that number's going to change. Luca, shockingly, I am here to tell you 0.
No.
I know.
Yeah.
Thank you. Go back to sleep.
I wish they'd just kill my neighbors already.
I mean, they tried to kill Brian, apparently.
Be the change you want to see in the world, Luca.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Thank you. All right. So our mayor survived still, so that's still a possibility. Evil lost to Scarlet Woman, but they were to take out the soldier. So I think things are still kind of balanced, honestly.
Yeah. I would say losing your evil safety net on day 2 is not good for evil, but taking out the washerwoman confirmed soldier. Yeah, taking out that washerwoman confirmed
balances
soldier
out a little bit. And you still have your poisoner, right? So they can
Yeah,
hopefully poison for another night if they don't get executed.
yeah, and Tiffy can say whatever she wants for the Undertaker. Day 1, it was
Yeah,
obviously
she
a
knows.
virgin. Day 2, it
Mhm.
was obviously, it's an evil, so you can say whatever you want. It
And then
bites.
day 3, she could say that she's poisoned.
She's poisoned, exactly.
Yep.
That's tough.
Good morning. You all find the desiccated corpse of Lucy. The demon is still among you. Good luck.
I was either okay. That's interesting. I was either the drunk or I was poisoned. Somehow, and then killed by the demon. I was the soldier. I was the soldier that you guys kept hearing about. That also does make me slightly more suspicious now of Mario. Actually.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean that.
Yeah, sorry.
You have to understand how that looks. All of
Yeah,
that.
I'm
happening.
fully aware. Don't worry.
So yeah. They came to me saying that they had seen through the washroom and a soldier. Again, maybe I'm the drunk, but.
Sorry, you have 5 minutes.
Honestly, I think it's more likely that we have a spy and a poisoner, and they've just decided to take you out.
Yeah.
I was wondering exactly that thing, but I'm not certain.
I will say that I did tell Rob that my ping was a soldier, but I did not say who it was.
That's
because
correct.
Since I did not know that you were going to say that. That's my bad.
I can confirm that he told me that his ping was a soldier, but not who. So
if we have a spy and a poisoner,
come on then. Oh,
to me,
cool. I mean, that was the only one out of your claims that I think is still really around, assuming you were telling the truth.
Yeah, and all I've gotten is zeros.
That's good to know.
Yeah,
that is really good to know.
That's also why I believe Brian's Saint claim. So
fair enough. Cool, awesome. Well, that's really good to know. I mean,
because I feel like if I bamboozled Rob about what I am, I've probably also bamboozled the evil team, and I'm in that weird situation where it's like I could tell you what I am, but I can also tell you that if you kill me. So I'm kind of got no incentive to be honest with you about what I am.
I do understand that, since that's kind of what I've been playing this entire game, bluffing mainly Monk, Slayer, and Mayor. And even when people were like, "Oh, we need to find the soldier," I'm like, I'm not going to say anything, and that's part of why was I wanted to see.
Right.
Would have gone off, or you're just lying to me.
I'm not lying, I swear.
Okay, or one of us is drunk.
I know I am not drunk.
How?
As long as they're not lying to me, I got confirmed by an Undertaker.
Is this McKay?
No.
Oh, okay. Huh.
No, I know what McKay is. McKay told me they told you what they were too.
I kind of didn't scroll through her chats. I'm gonna assume she's the empath because she told me that both of us were good.
They are not the empath.
Okay, that's my bad.
No worries.
We might have an empath or a fortune teller.
But they're not sharing and they're not giving out any information yet, right?
Yeah.
Well, I am either the mayor, the slayer, or the raven keeper. How about yourself?
I've been telling people chef, soldier, mayor, so that's rough because those are all claimed elsewhere, and none of those are in fact my role.
Yeah, those are tough. So, what is your real role? I mean, we're on day what? 2, 3?
Okay. So I've only told the people I've confirmed, but I am the fortune teller.
Okay.
Night 1, I picked Alfredo and Charles, and I got a yes, which means either Charles was the demon who had a Scarlet Woman, Alfredo is the demon, or Charles is in fact the recluse, or one of them is my red herring, which we can get back to. The second night, I checked Mario and Becca. That was before Mario died. I was trying to confirm Mario while I thought he was alive. and I got a no on that one. So that's why they're the two people I've been talking to. And then last night I checked Alfredo and myself because I wanted to see if Alfredo was evil, and I did in fact get a yes again, which might mean that Alfredo, oh, he left me.
Either of those from them, other than insofar as technically Luke could have been claiming those, because again, Luke's the person who gave me E is in my role, which again makes like half the role possible, or half the script possible.
Such a weird game of TV. Someone's got to be lying. Like, I'm almost tempted to think maybe we don't actually have a Baron, and two of those guys have just gone for a play, because there is no repeating info, according to what I've heard from people.
Do we play this kill all outsiders?
I mean, it's not going to kill us to kill most of the outsiders, right? We think that there's a drunk.
Okay. Well, good luck, sir.
All right, Steve.
I believe that you're the recluse.
Talk to you later. Oh, you missed it, Steve.
Missed it. What I missed?
It was what wrestler would your character be?
And what did you guys pick?
I went with
The
Mommy.
two biggest wrestling fans.
I went with Mommy, and Luca. He went with Sami Zayn. So a French Canadian and an Australian woman.
Does that help you?
Gonna be
figure out
calling
who he
everyone
is?
back, guys. So I have to cut your conversation short.
No, we're
Stevie,
talking
I'm
about wrestling
sorry.
forever.
Yeah, wrestling. No, never stops. Never stops.
Saying we do believe there's a prisoner out there.
Yeah, I've heard Becca's. I've heard information
I
back
still
from Becca.
haven't talked to two people in this town.
I
Do I get to
have
double
not heard
double gone?
of
Do
a
I get to do
single
it?
person claiming fortune teller, undertaker, or empath. So the three repeating info roles, I've not heard anyone claim to be
I
those.
have heard.
I've heard of
Thank
two
you.
of those.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've heard of two of those. I've talked
I've
to
heard
Jack
of
two of those.
Three of those.
Heard of two of those. The way that somebody's talking, I think that there's the third one as well.
I will
I'm
say
sorry, I missed. I was
nominations are
coming
open.
back. What are you guys talking about?
Is there an undertaker, an empath, and a fortune teller in this town?
Got it. I've heard of one, maybe.
I'm pretty sure there's an empath in this town.
Are nominations open?
I'm gonna guess there's no Undertaker.
I know of an Undertaker.
Who does?
I
Becca
do.
does?
Becca. Bryant nominates Jonah.
Bryant nominates Jonah. Tell me why, Bryant.
At some point, we're gonna have to get rid of Jonah regardless. Unfortunately, not to be mean to Jonah, but we don't want Jonah late in the game. And it is entirely possible, if there is not a Baron, that there's at least a possibility that Jonah's a spy that knew which outsiders were in play.
All right, Jonah, your defense.
I am actually fine to die here. Bryant is my master, so if he votes on me here, I will put my hand up. And yeah, I think this is probably a good place for me to die, realistically. So yeah, happy to go.
All right.
And I'm not a fan of killing people who are fine to die. That usually means that they're not the demon, and we need to be looking for the demon right now.
There'll be reasons.
Yeah,
Four
but
votes is needed.
I also
Starting
don't
this
want
in
Every time I'm the demon, I say I'm fine to die.
2, 1.
I mean, it's also how you play a role, though, right? Like, you're like, oh, well, on this role that doesn't want to die, you're not going to suddenly be like, well...
4 is enough. Jonah is on the block. Are there any other nominations?
Tiffy nominates Alfredo.
Tiffy nominates Alfredo. Please tell me why, Tiffy.
So when answered what character what spice his character likes most, instead of giving a normal answer, he gave all spice, which is all the spices. You can't be fish bucket, Alfredo.
Alfredo, do you have a spicy defense, please?
I'm not even sure what disgusting, gross-ass fish bucket reference that is. I don't see that as any form of accusation. And my defense is, who would call someone a fish bucket? It's disgusting.
It's a reference to a script that has all of the rules on it.
I want to add to the information about this nomination is I've heard of an evil ping on Alfredo, so
I have heard
this might be a good kill to rule out certain situations.
I would also suggest this kill. Alfredo has been in two different fortune teller pings that both had a yes.
All right. 4 votes to tie, 5 to execute. Starting the countdown in 3, 2, 1. 3 votes is not enough. Alfredo is safe, and Jonah is still on the block. Any other nominations?
Hey,
I'll
Ben,
nominate
are you okay?
McKay.
Ben, can we discuss publicly what we were discussing privately?
Yeah, go for
Give me
it.
a second. I did hear a nomination, though. What was that again?
Oh, I'd nominate McKay.
All right, Alfredo nominates McKay. Please tell me why.
Both of the 2s that McKay gave me have been hard claimed by other people.
All right, McKay, your defense.
I lied to you. I lied to a lot of people.
So I think
McKay does not lie.
Even more reason.
Bad kill. She has good reasons to lie. I think it's a bad kill.
They are a bad kill for sure.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
all right.
They're by both minions. Okay.
The Goblin is a bad kill.
Starting the countdown, 4 votes to tie, 5 to execute. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
Chad, I think he'll use the Slayer shot if he's definitely gonna be the one executed. Yeah, he doesn't want to use it unless he has to.
All right, 2 votes is not enough. McKay is safe. Jonah's still on the block. Final call for nominations. I don't see this getting much more traction, so.
All right, I'm done with this charade. I am going to claim Slayer and shoot Alfredo.
Jonah claims Slayer and shoots Alfredo.
Oh, well, that makes things very interesting, Jonah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
All right.
Yeah, sorry guys, no butler here. Just wanted to see if that was
Last
working.
call for nominations going in 5, 4, 3.
Why did you choose Alfredo
2,
there, Jonah?
1. Jonah is
No,
executed.
basically because of fortune tokens.
And dies. Where is the thing? Why is it not coming up?
Above the token, not the camera.
Yeah, it's not giving it to me. Do you want to do it?
You're doing it on the top of the token? Over there?
Yep. Oh, there we go.
He's dead now. Oh, no, he's
Sorry,
alive.
what was the reason that you chose it?
Oh, no, you're back
Jonah
alive.
executes and dies. Everyone go to sleep. Good night.
Jonah got the Slayer shot off.
He did, unfortunately.
Well,
I mean,
fortunately,
it does kind of
unfortunately.
confirm. Yeah, it confirms Alfredo is not the demon. So if that's the narrative Evil's trying to push, it gives a good thing to the good team, right? Saying that Alfredo is at least not the demon. So if they keep trying to push that, it's going to look suspicious.
Yeah, I think best chance Evil has here is to basically kill like Luca before the
or poison
things, or poison Luca. Yeah. We'll see if they coordinate or not. But like kills are getting slim, right? You don't want to kill Bryant because he's the saint. Empath Luca. You don't want to kill the Ravenskeeper unless you're going to coordinate a poison. But Rob's been fairly quiet about that. You know, you have a chef that everyone knows is not the demon now, so maybe you poison Luca and kill Alfredo. And Ben's still untouchable as the mayor.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a mayor win. That's going to be amazing.
We are getting to the truth in town. No more barren world. We're getting to the fact that we just have like
change people's.
We just have Charles and Bryant. People are going to start getting sus on Bryant.
I mean, it's Bryant, so
it's true.
If you watch this later, Bryant, come, you know.
Yeah, come on.
So let's wake up Tiff and see who she's gonna poison. Hello, hello.
I don't know why he
Who
keeps
would
saying
like
that.
to?
I always claimed him Undertaker.
Who would you like to sit from your fish bucket?
I'm gonna go for Rob.
Rob.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, let's see if it's coordinated. So we need to talk about the. Well, I guess we can let McKay see McKay's kill, and if they kill Rob, then we got to pause and talk about options when the Ravenskeeper dies.
Yep. Yep.
Hello.
Hello. Who is getting impaled today or tonight?
Yeah,
I should say.
I'm gonna sit here for just a minute because I am still.
Are you unsure of your pick? Is it still formulating?
So it's gonna be Rob, Alfredo, or Ben. That's for sure. Except I kind of want to frame Alfredo. We're doing this for the stream. I'm gonna tell you my line of thinking. Right now, it would be so easy to frame Ben because Rob wants me. So I've established Alfredo is probably my red herring. I did that through having him in multiple pings. I established that Charles might actually be the recluse by putting him in my pings. Rob wants me to check him against Ben, and he says for sure that if I get a yes on Rob and Ben, then Rob is the demon. Ben is the demon. But if I do that, okay, I am going to kill Luca. I'm going to kill Luca, and I'm going to say I checked Rob and Ben and got a yes. I'm going to hand that to Rob on a silver platter. So.
Okay.
It's Luca. Kill Luca.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, McKay. Very in-depth thought process here, and I like, McKay's thinking 2 steps ahead, right? They're thinking about their current fortune. No, it will work, right? Because Rob is now super obsessed with Ben. Luca dies. Assuming they coordinate the poisoning again, Rob will pick Ben, and we can show him, right?
Yep.
Or if he's not, he'll just convince himself that he's been poisoned. It's perfect.
Yep. It's a good plan. So
it is a good plan.
Killing the empath without knowing the empath is not bad. Although, not going to get useful information for a while, but still.
Yeah, I don't think this was the plan. I don't think they know they're killing the empath, but it's really going to help. It's going to maybe put some sus on Rob too.
Yep. Not coordinated, but I think it still worked out in their favor.
Yeah, you know what? That means we don't have to wake anyone else. That was everything.
Yep.
We can sit here for just one more second, but Evil's in a good position. They have a plan. I can see their plan right to the end. The thing that they're not, they have to put suspicion on Ben so nobody goes for the mayor one, right? But it's going to be what, Ben, Bryant, and McKay in the final 3?
Yeah, unless
I would think at some point
the game's over.
At some point McKay will have to star pass.
Yeah.
After the empath, because they're selling a spy world. The empath just died. The fortune teller would have to come. So okay.
Yeah, and Undertaker is Becca's pretty certain that Tiff is the Undertaker. So
yeah, and it's another day where Goods made it very easy for the Undertaker to confirm them, right?
Yep.
Hey Jonah, I saw you
what
as
day
a
are we
Slayer.
on?
We're going into day 4.
Day 4.
I would give him I would shorten it. Let's give him 4 minutes to get through this day.
Okay.
We can start pushing towards the end of the game.
Good morning. You find the impaled corpse of Luca. The demon is still among you. Good luck.
So
you have 4 minutes.
You guys were talking about that missing empath. Hello.
I assume that's why you sit here E-roll.
I figured you were the empath.
What do you know, Luca? What do you think about Brian?
Well, it's very interesting because I've been stuck between the same people the entire time, and only when one of them dies was I killed, and I had zeros the entire time.
Interesting. That is interesting. That's very interesting, isn't it, Rob?
It might be. You want chat?
Rob's got that red box.
One of you guys.
I think I'll go ahead and I'll give my info.
Oh, hang on. Should we wait for this info, Rob?
Oh, now
yeah, sure.
Even better.
Hey, Ben, can we talk real quick?
Ooh.
Well, hang on. I want to hear this info. Then I've got to talk to
I'll say
Rob.
what I am.
I want to hear
day
the
4,
info.
and if I die, I die. Whatever.
I want to hear the info from my 3rd favorite white sauce.
Sure. The reason I say salt and allspice is because I'm the chef.
Wow.
all the spices, or salt all the time, like this.
So what's your
And I got
chef
chef one.
then?
Chef one.
Chef
The
one.
demon sitting next to somebody.
Ooh,
Two people
okay.
very, very naughty to each other.
Come on then, Rob. Let's go for that conversation.
Or with that recluse,
Sure.
it could be me or Rob.
Could be Luca.
I mean, could be good.
So pro.
Next to a recluse.
Fair enough. I agree.
Are you actually
But
the Raven Keeper?
I am 100% the Raven Keeper.
Okay.
McKay, they are something that might be able to help us figure this out. I don't know. What are you, first of all? Because I hard claim to you, but you lied to me. So you should say what you are now.
Okay, yeah. Is there any point me concealing this at this point? If you are evil, it's going to require poison
I'm not.
to take me out. I'm the mayor.
You are the mayor. Okay.
I'm the mayor, yeah. I think at this point, I'm just going to fight to survive every single day because I might as well.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to advocate for a mayor.
And I got a yes. So I got a yes on Rob or Ben. I could be poisoned. Luca could be telling the truth. I really don't know.
I think it's really weird that you're still alive. So
I mean,
there's probably not five.
the only person I told was Becca. Like, I told Becca, and then last night I told Rob. So either Rob is going to use me to set someone up, or he's not the demon. I don't know.
I mean, between you and Luca, Luca's definitely the higher priority last night.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So I'm not exactly sure. I should have checked. I couldn't choose which of them to check.
I'm a little curious what your thoughts then are on that chef number.
I do think Alfredo is evil, but I think he's possibly a minion.
I do think it's a little
well,
weird.
Actually, I don't know, because if that he is a minion, a chef one, and if Rob is evil, that puts him next to the recluse, which could be a chef one.
Exactly, that's where I was going with that. It's one of those two. It's one of those two things. We either need to kill Rob or Alfredo today. That's my thought.
Well,
process.
I don't think I don't know, because I mean
I'm probably gonna die tonight. Frankly, we'll see. So. I mean,
you. All right. Sorry,
Alfredo, and then not. Yeah, I don't know.
To be honest, Ben has been a little weird to this whole game. I don't know how to explain.
I mean, I don't.
You're the demon.
Fair enough. I'm not evil, and I'm not the demon, and I'm the Raven Keeper. But I think.
I mean, if it is a spy game, you're not going to die, are you? Anytime soon.
Correct. I'm going to be in the top. I'm going to be in the final three if it's a spy game for sure.
If you do die, you should look at me.
Why?
Because I'm the mayor, and you can prove that I'm the mayor, and then we can have a mayor win.
Fair. That's actually not.
I mean, feel free not to if you're suspicious of that.
Well, if we don't know where we think the demon is, I think maybe that's not a horrible idea, actually.
Yep. Yeah, I think so. I mean, yeah, unless you've got a better candidate, I guess. Anyway,
I can tell you, I was really hoping for something like this, where it's recluse minion on one side of the board, and demon
Who wants to chat?
and minion on the other side, and I would have gotten a 2. But
Who just said that?
Hey, Richard. I forgot the timer again.
Yeah.
How much time do we got?
In the
I think that's
corner,
enough time,
it says day start at 8:53. We're at 8:58, so it's been 5 minutes. I could call him back.
All right. Yep.
Town, everybody else talks to each other.
I mean, I'm a recluse, so I don't have any info. We don't have
Right.
like active info to really share. I do think it's weird that Chef came out so late, but I guess I also might have just not heard until now. So.
But I've given it to other people, but I was like, finally day 4.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I might as well just give it out now.
Alfred, are you claiming Chef 1?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. Who was asking, by the way?
You're not in town. You're still in a private chat room, so no one can hear you.
Oh, no wonder. I was like, am I gonna do
Double dong himself.
Yo.
double gonging
I'm just
themselves.
look, guys. I've been bluffing a storyteller.
The drunk
So,
storyteller.
yep. Nominations are open.
Rob nominates Tiffy.
Rob nominates Tiffy. Please tell me why.
So when she was first nominated, like several days ago, I got a read socially that she was not good. She has claimed recluse initially, then backed off once Charles claimed recluse. I'm very suspicious of her. I think she's evil. I don't know which evil she is, but I think she's evil.
All right, Tiffy, your defense.
So I am not the recluse. I had told Ben that I was the recluse and that I was going to bluff something else to try to get killed in the night. That obviously didn't work, or it did work because I'm not dead yet, so that's a good thing. I told my role to a handful of people.
Which is?
Undertaker.
So let's hear your verification information then.
It's not a lot, because we killed the Virgin that day one. I saw Becca as the Virgin. I saw Charles as the poisoner, and then I saw Jonah as the poisoner.
That's no good.
Well, just could mean Tiffy was poisoned once.
Who have you told about your role, Tiffy?
Tiffy told me.
Well, now I've told Town, but I thought I told Ben day one, but he keeps saying no. I haven't heard any Undertaker claims.
This does not sound like. This does not sound like Undertaker. This is not real Undertaker information. She is evil, evil, evil.
I mean, it does kind of line up with what's been said, except for Jonah.
Yeah, I mean, Tiffy told me Undertaker or Recluse day one, and then I confirmed Undertaker with her day two.
Tiffy told me Undertaker day two, but we're also pretty sure there's a poison.
But if she's really the Undertaker, why does she say she wanted to be killed at night? That doesn't make any sense.
So I wouldn't be killed at night.
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I think the problem that we have is that this has taken us no close to figuring out what's going on, because if Tiffy is the Undertaker, then she's either a poisoned Undertaker, a drunk who thinks she's the Undertaker, or an Undertaker that is being left alive by the evil team to make it seem like there's not a spy, because so far an Undertaker's not got any useful info because of the people that we've executed. So I feel like we should execute someone who the evil team don't expect us to execute and see what happens.
Yep, so 3 votes is needed. Going to start the countdown in 3, 2, 1.
Tiffy, it pains me to not vote for you.
I know. I was going to claim Virgin to you just so you could nominate me and be like, well, guess Brian's evil.
I wouldn't have nominated you this game.
1 vote is not enough. Tiffy is safe. Any other nominations?
That was an interestingly small number of votes.
I would really like. Go ahead.
I would like to nominate Ben.
McKay nominates Ben. Please tell me why.
I have heard of an evil ping on Ben.
Ben, your defense.
I've heard on the grapevine where that evil ping's coming from. If you think I'm demon, you should kill me. We are running out of time to keep me alive. So, yeah, kill me.
All right. Going to start this countdown in 3, 2, 1. 3 votes is needed.
I just want to say Daddy Ben said kill him, therefore I voted.
Yeah. There's no point. Because of the character that I am, there's no point in having me around on final day if people think I'm the demon. So
3 votes is enough.
I'm just going to
Ben is on the block. Any other nominations?
Who did the demon kill last night? Luca? Did the demon kill Luca last night?
Yep.
Yeah, Luca was the last.
Okay.
Bryant nominates Rob.
Bryant nominates Rob. Please tell me why.
Rob nominates.
So Rob
Bryant?
was one of 3 people I didn't have any kind of claim from yet. Also was about to be next to an empath who was killed. Just also Chef 1 is next to the recluse. Just various reasons I think it's possible that Rob's evil.
Luca, did you have a claim from Rob?
I just really don't want to
I've
tie.
not talked to
Let's
Rob.
let's give Rob a second to defend himself, then I'll open it up to everyone else.
So I'm good. I think that you're absolutely right. All that stuff looks sus, but I'm good. My role is such that it's not crazy bad if I die, but we could, now that it's the end of the game, it would be nice if I could stay alive. It's really more helpful for the good team. But if you kill me, it's not the end of the world. I'm not the demon. I don't care if you kill me. So.
All right, open it up to the tail.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
I'm not evil either. It's a wasted kill.
All right. 3 votes to tie, 4 to execute. In 3,
Man,
2,
everyone else is.
1.
I don't want to feel left out.
I think this is a pretty good kill, to be honest, given that the
kill the
empath
Raven
died.
Keeper.
Well, you're definitely not going to die in the night now, so we might as well.
I know.
I mean,
but I'm going to die right now because the votes are all there.
I had marked you as Raven Keeper before you announced it. Just
4 votes is enough. Rob is on the
defense.
block.
So I
Any
don't
other
think you'll die
nominations?
anyway.
I'm going to say this is the last call.
Also, just to point out that Lucy did use a ghost vote, which is now removed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did it mark it automatically the way it's supposed to?
It
Yep.
does. It
Fantastic.
Nice.
Look at that fancy feature.
All right. Calling it in 3. Oops, no. 3, 2, 1. Rob is executed and dies. And everyone goes to sleep.
You gotta draw it out and
Yep,
give him a little
yep,
suspense.
yep.
You got it. You got him in the palm of your hand. Okay.
Uh-huh. You know, I've learned from the best.
So now
Daddy Ben,
we've
not you.
we've removed the ability to do the poison Raven Keeper Ben setup.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Yep.
like at this point McKay really needs to star pass. Wait, is
Yeah.
this we are in? So there's 5. So we
Mhm.
could sink a kill, but that wouldn't make sense given all the roles in play. And I think
So
you
yeah,
just
if
star
you think
pass.
that they, yeah, and I think they're trying to push on Ben possibly being evil, so I don't think they're going to kill Ben, so we don't have to worry about possibly pinging off the mayor.
Yeah.
But we'll find out who Tiffy wants to poison, and then we'll.
McKay probably.
Hi.
Tiffy, who is drinking from your poison cup?
It's gonna be the infamous Ben Burns.
All right, Ben is poisoned. Thank you.
Achievement unlocked. Poison Ben Burns.
Yep. Interesting.
So if they
Let's
do kill
see if-
Ben, it'll go through. But
Mhm.
I
Yeah, we don't have to
mean,
worry about that.
the way McKay said it,
But
I'm pretty sure they're
yeah,
gonna
McKay, they're pushing on either. They were pushing pretty hard, either Rob or Ben. So I don't know. We'll see.
Exactly. Let's see.
Hello.
Who dies tonight?
Okay. So the problem is I'd love to frame Rob, but I outed myself to Rob, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm gonna frame Rob, I have to kill myself. But Tiffy is also very suspicious right now. There's a lot of suspicion on her. So if I pass to Tiffy, she might have more suspicion on her than I do right now, but I can't tell if that's true or not. I think I'm gonna kill Tiffy.
Okay.
And frame it as a star pass. I am going to check. I'm going to check myself against Ben B, and I can't frame it as a star pass if I also am framing Ben B. This is intense. This is difficult. Okay, I could have been poisoned at some point. Holy shit, cat. Cat, holy shit. Sorry for all the cursing stream. Okay, I do think I'm going to kill Tiffy. I think she is the safest kill. And also, as Undertaker, she might learn something negative about Rob. And I occupied Rob all day yesterday. He had no opportunity to talk to anyone else. I'm killing Tiffy.
All right. Thank you.
Bold play.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bold play to kill, someone on your team when you're coming into the end. It's kind of good to have that voting power, nominating power even. And I don't think McKay caught that Rob outed his role in the last second to town. So Tiffy posing as the Undertaker still could see legit info of Ravenskeeper. So.
But their point still stands, right? If Rob is evil, they don't want the Undertaker to see what he actually is.
Yep.
So that's still
true.
Plays, right? But I thought of the Star Path play. I didn't think of the kill your own minion. So the biggest hurdle between good and evil, evil winning this game now is why did the Fortune Teller make it to Final 3?
Yep. I mean, they could try to push that Rob was the poisoner who has been poisoning Tiffy the Undertaker, and now with Rob being killed, the Undertaker would learn who they are. So
so this is a good. They might just execute Bryant last day. My guess is nobody executes tomorrow, and they go to sleep with 4. But we'll see.
Yep. All right.
That's everyone, right? There's literally nothing else going on.
Nothing else. Yeah, we just have to kind of give a moment for Fortune Teller.
Oh, we gave enough because we were chatting quite a long time.
Yeah. Good morning, town. You wake to find the dead body of Tiffy. The demon is still among you.
Okay.
Your time's running out. Good luck. You have 3.5 minutes, and I'm definitely going to set a timer this time.
Twice about 2 people.
Well, if Charles is the recluse, then that's she can get whenever, and then she just has to be poisoned when I died.
I could also be the capital D drunk.
I mean, if you're the drunk, then Charles is evil, and we got at least one gone.
So demons hiding behind a saint? Behind something that has been claimed by other people?
I mean...
Or Daddy Ben. And it can't be Daddy Ben. It just can't be.
It could be.
No. Oh, no.
My honest opinion is that McKay is probably the imp and has been pretending to be the fortune teller for most of the game. And McKay started pushing on me yesterday because they know that they have to. Because I'm going to cause a win in Final 3 if no one's executed.
I mean, okay.
I'm down with that world.
Yeah.
I think it's just Ben, frankly. I do think it's Ben.
Do you have any evidence to back that up?
I have 2 fortune teller pings on you, yes.
Right, yeah. That thing that I said about you having to push on me because you know I'm going to cause a win.
To be fair, one of them was you and Rob. So it could have been Rob, and when he died, maybe he passed to his Scarlet Woman, which means it could be anyone. The other one was you and Bryant. So if you think Bryant is evil, it could be Bryant instead. Or there could still be a poisoner alive. I'm out now, so I might as well share all of my information from the beginning.
Let's hear it.
So night 1, I checked Alfredo and Charles. I got a yes. Night 2, I checked Mario and Becca. I thought Mario was still alive, and I wanted to confirm that. I got a no. Night 3, I checked Alfredo against myself. I got a yes. The 4th night, the night before last, I checked Rob against Ben. I got a yes. And then last night, I checked Ben against Bryant, and I got a yes.
Wait, so you got a yes on Alfredo and you the same night that Tiffy saw Jonah as the poisoner?
I mean, yes. So I could have been poisoned. Alfredo could... I've been operating under the assumption that Alfredo is my red herring. Just based on...
I think Ben's a more likely red herring based on rules I've heard.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, it has to be Alfredo.
I mean, I could easily be a red herring too.
But then where was
poison? You think the Alfredo yeses were poisoned then? I mean, the first one could have been a recluse ping.
Or you're just evil, I mean.
Sure.
No,
I will say
I think
nominations
there's a
are
world.
open.
Yeah,
think we
there's
should
a
sleep.
world where it was weird for Alfredo to come out so late as chef, right? On a first night information roll.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird. So there's a world where Alfredo is demon, Ben is good, McKay is saying the correct things, Tiffy got a mare bounce, and the demon is Alfredo.
Are we going
that
to
world,
execute today or
I
And
was
Ben,
either
Ben is the red herring. That's a world.
I think we
that
should
is a
sleep.
world.
Sorry, go on, Alfredo.
Well, I didn't say anything.
Oh, I was
okay,
gonna
go on.
say,
That was just my fan.
in that world specifically, I am probably evil with Alfredo because I shot him.
Second call for nominations.
I think we should.
sleep.
I think we should sleep, and I actually encourage us all to not discuss this anymore, because I think everything that we say is going to inform what the choice the demon makes tonight. And I would be very interested to see whether or not the storyteller allows the demon to kill me tonight.
Okay.
But we don't have to do that. I don't want to like take control of the narrative or anything. But I think that would be useful.
Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No one is nominated. You all go to sleep.
So yeah, so really it comes down to McKay and what McKay wants to do here.
Yeah,
that brings up a
Ben
good
calling me
point.
out like that.
Well, I
Man.
mean, let's say, right, like for anyone not quite clear, you're watching this game, you're learning it for the first time. Ben is the mayor, and as we said at the beginning, he has an ability. If he's targeted at night by the demon, another player might die instead. They call it like mayor bouncing. The kill bounces off you and hits another player. If McKay tries that, we have the authority to push through on Ben and take it to Alfredo Bryant McKay. Or do we talked about this. We wanted to give the town a chance at a mayor.
I have been pushing for a possibility for a mayor win, so I am inclined to bounce the kill off of Ben if McKay chooses Ben.
Yep, and we'll have to decide who that bounce goes to because there's pros and cons to everything. But let's go see who McKay wants.
Yep. Decisions.
I know. I'm
Big
in
moment.
trouble. I wanted that to read differently than it did. And instead they think it was a mayor bounce when it was not, in fact, a mayor bounce. I mean, I think I could sleep again, but if I do that, we're just gonna sleep again, I think.
Don't pull a Joe.
I am going to kill Bryant. Ben is going to either say that it was a mayor bounce or something else, and then I'm just gonna say it's Ben.
All right, killing Bryant. Thank you.
Well,
I mean,
we don't have to put you through your first storyteller paces anyways. We're going into final
surprisingly, that's what I was going to do if she picked Ben. I was going to ping it. No, that seemed a little obvious, right? But then I think Bryant might believe Ben more and then would not. So I think this is good that we don't have to decide.
Yeah, it is good. Well, I mean, it is an interesting situation. I don't think getting to the end of this day, and you know what, getting to the final day of a Blood and Clocktower game with the demon alive in the final 3 is in and of itself a win for everyone involved, especially for your first storyteller game to get there. Congratulations to you,
Thank
Richard.
you.
That's good.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You find the chopped up corpse of your favorite bluffer, Bryant.
Oh God.
Oh wow, that is not what I
demon
expected.
still out there.
Mayor bounce to
Good
me.
luck.
Well, this
you have
makes
3
sense,
minutes.
I don't think it was a mayor bounce. I
have a theory, okay? My theory is the demon just killed the least suspicious person because they wanted to stay between 2 suspicious people, meaning Alfredo and Ben, and the demon is actually McKay.
To be honest with you, I thought Bryant was the demon.
I've
never been the least suspicious.
I think what just happened is that the demon killed Bryant to make it look like a mayor bounce to support their claim. That's what I think just happened.
Well, it's very inconvenient for me, McKay, that you've suggested that before I've even had a chance to say whether or not I think that was the Maya bounce, which I don't.
I find it suspicious that I star passed at Final Four. McKay,
I
what's
still
your
think it's
fortune teller
Brian.
info?
Let's double tap him.
What's your fortune teller info, McKay? Who'd you check?
It was I checked Ben against Becca last night because I wanted a nice, safe control, and I did in fact get a yes. Not that anyone's going to believe me because you've all decided I'm the demon.
You are the demon.
Well,
the moment it became apparent to a large number of people that I might be the mayor, you started pushing on me because you had no other choice.
No, I checked you because Rob told me to check him against you. He said
No, I said that's not true.
That
I
is
said to
true.
check.
Imagine if it's Alfredo bluffing Chef the whole time and he's just sat there like...
Do we want to do round robin?
Alfredo, I'm really curious what your philosophy was. I'm not saying it's, if you are really the chef, I'm not saying it's a bad one, but I'm really curious what your philosophy was for holding off saying you're the chef for so long.
Tell us
It
your
was like
chef philosophy,
days.
Alfredo.
Yeah, well, I believe in slow cooking. I believe in at least a good
You
good
add
4
MSG.
hours smoking. You know,
Bay leaves to do a good simmer.
Yeah,
I did hear a request before that for a round robin. Would everyone like to do that?
Yes, please.
I think I know what everybody is, but sure.
All
I
right.
think we should do
I
it.
just want information out, not the
All right.
necessarily rolled, but anybody who has other information that to make sure that's out.
So does everyone want a round robin? I can facilitate that.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right. Let's start with Bryant.
Saint.
All right. Lucy.
So I'm the soldier, possibly the drunk, but I really doubt that. I bluffed Monk and Slayer and a little bit Mayor for most of the game. Yeah, and I do really suspect I probably got poison killed.
Tiffy.
I am the Undertaker. I saw Becca as the Virgin. I saw Charles as the Poisoner. I saw Jonah as the Poisoner, and then I died.
Mario.
The Washwoman saw Lucy and Brian as a soldier.
McKay.
I just dropped my fortune teller into the text because saying it aloud is hard for people. You can copy and paste it from there.
Becca.
I am your unprogged virgin.
Ben.
Mayor.
Alfredo.
Chef 1.
Charles.
Recluse.
Rob.
Raven Keeper.
Jonah.
Slayer shot Alfredo.
Luca.
I'm your empath. My information's in the chat. It was zeros, night 1, 2, and 3, and then I died.
All right. Thank you. Nominations are open.
Okay, so
Ben, if we think McKay is the demon, how do we reconcile an Alfredo Chef 1?
Recluse and Rob.
Well, there's the
Kinda what I'm
two
thinking.
minions could be literally anywhere in the circle. With
McKay and Mario.
Yeah, because it's Chef, not
It
Clocktower.
could just be Becca as well, which could put a Chef 1 on either Ben or McKay.
To be honest with you, it doesn't really matter at this point, does it?
No.
Like where the minions are is just not
So-
really that relevant.
There is the small world that Alfredo is the imp with Jonah, fake Slayer, that Alfredo just kind of kept quiet and then claimed chef after nobody wanted to kill first night rolls, and then let Ben and McKay fight.
Entirely
They're also,
possible.
wait, I had one more thought on that just now. Does anyone think they are the drunk? Because here's the thing. If I'm the drunk, then that both explains like why I'm still alive, if there is a spy maybe, and
If you're the
also weird information.
If you're the drunk, Charles is lying.
Or you're lying, Brian. One of the two. And you start
From my
past.
perspective.
Second call for nominations.
Why? Oh yeah, because of you.
I mean, Brian died at night. It likely isn't a star pass. So if there is a drunk, then yes, Charles would be lying.
Also, if Brian's evil, that means my information, I would either have to be the drunk, or I would have been poisoned, or Brian would have to be the spy because I've gotten zeros the entire time, and Brian's been my neighbor the entire time.
And Alfredo, if I were the imp instead of star passing, I would have killed you.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
If we think that all three of them are equally likely to be the demon, then we could just mayor win this.
I
I
vote.
don't know if they're equal. I kind of lean to McKay, but I'm okay with the mayor.
Final call for nominations.
Mayor win. Mayor.
I believe in Daddy Ben.
Let's let Ben win this as the imp, and then let him be like, "Oh, you noobs."
What if the chef one is Alfredo and Ben?
Alfredo's the chef, McKay.
Oh yeah.
So we know that this is a poisoner game. I don't think we want to take the risk.
I so want to nominate McKay though.
Yeah,
I don't think we want to take the risk that Ben's not
painting
poisoned.
everything to try to get out of
Nominations
it.
are going
At this
in
point.
10,
Yeah.
9, 8,
Somebody nominate somebody.
7,
We don't need
6,
to.
5,
I believe in the mayor. I
4,
believe in the Daddy Ben administration.
3, 2, 1.
Fuck.
Nominations are closed.
Well, there it goes,
McKay.
friends. I should have nominated. I wish I'd nominated.
Steve, you got to tell me how to end the game.
Press G.
Then just
For
click
grim
good and
reveal.
move on no matter what.
All right.
Just press G? I didn't know that.
Yeah, G for grim reveal.
Yes, the game is over, and congratulations.
Wait.
Go.
Push G. Richard, push. Yeah, there you go. So once you
2.
push game result, it'll share. Then it'll pop up. Okay.
Here we go. Moment of truth, everyone.
The good team.
Yes.
It was
Okay,
Alfredo.
I'm gonna need help with this.
Really? I thought it was you.
Because my memory is shot. I was too busy
McKay.
paying attention to go. So, who do you think we should start with on the grim reveal?
Well, I think we start with the player that won it all.
Yeah.
I think so
Ben,
too.
the mayor.
Ben, your mayor, who got a mayor win.
The elected official.
The sober and healthy mayor going into the final day.
Nice job, Ben.
With lots of saffron in his cupboards, by the way.
What really
Lots of
sucks is
saffron.
I mixed up what Rob and Ben were because I had them red, but I wasn't sure which one was which.
I say
That didn't help me, Charles.
I'm not
sorry.
red.
let's go through in the order of
Let's
the
compare
game,
the thing.
right? Like
All right.
we had our
That's what I'm
first
gonna
kill day one, which was Becca the Virgin, who did not
Also known as Sugar.
did not die or did not kill Mario, who nominated Becca. Is Mario an outsider? Is Mario evil? Mario's actually just
Mario was the washerwoman.
your washerwoman.
What a
Yep.
poison sign.
So Becca was poisoned.
Becca was
Indeed.
indeed poisoned, and we'll come back to that
Exactly.
in a second.
Yep.
Mario saw 2 people as a potential soldier, one being Lucy, who was indeed your soldier, the other being Bryant,
Poison soldier.
who was indeed the saint. And given that Lucy died at night and Becca did not proc, there is a poisoner amongst you. That poisoner is Tiffy, the poisoner, who poisoned Becca night 1, giving the Virgin proc chaos. The night 2 went on somebody else that wasn't impactful of the game. I don't want to spoil it right now.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
That's fine. It went on our chef Alfredo.
There's no possible.
And then it went on to Lucy the soldier, and they coordinated that kill. And then it went on to Rob the Ravenkeeper, who never died. Or wasn't killed that night,
Poison
at
and putting in his shift.
And then the imp, McKay,
wasn't
McKay
chose to kill.
I think if I nominated Ben, I might have gotten some votes.
I also want to point out the night that I was killed. Who did I poison?
You poisoned Ben.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yep.
fuck me. I'm so dumb.
Luca, the empath, who got a 0 between his neighbor
You're not.
Bryant and his other neighbor Jonah, who was indeed your slayer.
Himalayan pink salt?
Luca was killed right before he was about
I
to
was wondering
get
about
a empath ping on to Rob. That was just to set up Rob, because Rob was indeed your Raven Keeper.
Yeah.
That was all correct. Charles was indeed your recluse, also known as the Scarlet Woman, bluffing recluse.
Nice.
And that leaves one role
That leaves
remaining.
one player,
Our
yep.
chef, who's actually the drunk, with the chef 1 that was non-existent.
Nice.
And that was
That was
Trouble
fun.
Brewing.
It was okay. I did okay. I should have nominated because if nothing else, we would have gotten 2 votes on Ben. But then we would have gotten a whole bunch of votes on me, and I would have just been taking a mayor win away from town. And I'm never just gonna take a mayor win away from town to be spiteful. I'm never gonna do that.
Honestly, Mikhail, you were like this close to convincing me that we should execute Alfredo.
Fuck.
Like,
If I nominated
you seemed
him,
genuinely confused on that final day, and I was walking back all my opinions about you right until the final moment.
damn, I should have nominated. I should have just nominated. Like, what's the worst case if I nom? But everyone loves a mayor win. It makes for good television. A mayor win.
Hi, this is Evil Steve. Thank you sincerely for watching Blood on the Clocktower here at Recall Knowledge. We really hope you learned something. Make sure you're subscribed to us and hit that like button down below. It really does help us grow. We'll have more Clocktower content coming soon. In the meantime, why don't you take a look at some of these videos? Bye.